Good morning, welcome in this civics class. Now we are discussing our chapter number 4, that is growing up as boys and girls. In our previous class we had discussed that how people used to treat boys and girls differently, how they discriminate boys and girls on the basis of gender. And we had also discussed about the condition of domestic workers, how they are surviving. And we also discussed that what is the value of household work in our country and in the world. So today we will continue this chapter and we will discuss our last subtopic, that is women's work and equality. So let's see. Let us now discuss about women's work and equality. In the entire part of the lesson, we discussed how women are not getting equal value for their work. Women do lots of work as housewife. They do lots of household activities which need a lot of physical exercise. But still, we don't consider it because it does not get any money for us. We consider the women who walk outside of the house, does some work in office. Though she is a receptionist, she gets some 5,000 rupees pays. We consider her as a working lady, but we does not consider a lady or a woman who stays at home and works and takes care of the children, prepare everything for the husband and the children, cleans house, washing clothes, utensils, everything. But we don't consider her that she does a work. So there is lots of inequality of the treatment meted between men's and women's work. Men are given most value when they work, but women are not given any value for their household work. So there is lot of inequality. This has been considered by the Constitution. The framers of the Constitution made it very clear whether it is a boy or girl, that's their personal identity. But no one can be discriminated on the basis of being a boy or a girl. Any work or any discrimination will not be tolerated as per the law. So, the laws makes it very clear that everybody should be treated equally and there should not be any discrimination between men and women and between boys or girls. And understanding the reality to take positive steps to break the inequality between men and women, government realized that though there are constitutional provisions, though there are laws which restrict the discrimination, but still there is a lot of work to be done. And most of the time we find in our society there is lots of discrimination happens and very few girls are allowed to come to schools because they have to take care their younger one at home. They have to take care of house because both the father and mother will be working outside. Because of all these reasons, girl child is not getting education. Girls are not sent to school. The government recognized this one. Government started to take some positive steps. So it started to put some Anganwadis where the child care centers are there. Anganwadis where they take care of children they give education for them, and it also made compulsory that child care centers have to be established. Wherever there are more than 30 employees, especially women, their creche should be there. Creche is a place where if they have small children, they can put them there. There will be assistants, volunteers to look after them, and like this government has made certain steps mandatory for every organizations and for every institutions. Because of this, there is possibility for women get employment. At the same time, many girls can come to the schools. With this, the girls' percentage of education will increase. Like this, government started to make certain steps which will improve the lives of the girls who are not getting proper education. Where still from class 6 to class 10, there are many dropouts in rural areas or in the urban areas when it comes to the girls. Well, in the boys, the dropouts are very less because there is lots of difference how we treat boys and girls in our society. So all these things make a lot of difference in our society. So, the government has started to take positive steps. We also should think positively and start to value everyone for their work and give equal respect to men and women. Being men and women is not in our hands. It is a part of a person's personal identity. So, the work, what do they do that has to be valued? Let us now we have a quick recap of what we have learned in this lesson. First, growing up in Samoa in 1920s. Samoa is an island which is located in southern part of Pacific Ocean. We have seen how the people, especially the boys and girls, are taken care in Samoa. They don't go to schools. At the age of 5, they have to take care of their younger one if they have anyone. After they cross 5 years, they gone for fishing and coconut plantation. As the time passes, the girls until the age of 14, they have certain restrictions, but once they cross the age of 14, they are free, so they also can go along with the boys for doing fishing and coconut plantation. And the more responsibility is with the boy. The cooking also to be done by boys, where the girls will be assisting them. Now, coming to the Indian society, in one of our states in Madhya Pradesh in 1960s, where boys and girls have completely discriminated. There is a lot of difference in boys and girls. Boys can play anywhere at any place, while coming to the girls, girls should play only in the school playground. They have to walk straight on the street. It's not possible for them to play anywhere like boys. And for the girls, streets are the only thing where they have to walk in straight. There are no chance for them to do anything else, and generally they are scared of comments or ill treatment or anything else can happen on street where hundreds of boys could be watching them. And coming on to what about the value of works a mother does at home. Staying at home and being a housewife that we have seen with a story when a mother does not do any work, how it terms for them and how it will be happening as mess. The entire house turns to be cyclone hit region. That's what we discussed here. And then we learned what is the importance to value the household work and how we can do that one, how we can value the household work. And coming to the lives of domestic workers, the lives of domestic workers are really miserable. They are paid very less and they need lot of work that has to be done, and they are not at all in position to anything good. They have to get up at 5 o'clock and work till late night till they get very little amount as well as food to eat. And what about the government steps that has been taken to eradicate this inequality between men and women role? So, women's work and equality are given the top priority. The Constitution specified clearly in the provisions stating that no one on the basis of girl or a boy, which is the part of their personal identity, can be discriminated. This kind of discrimination will get punishments for them. And at the same time, it also makes it very clear that no one should criticize or discriminate these people. And it also makes it very clear that the burden of the girls or especially small children falls on the women or girl child. To make them relief from this, they have set up the Anganwaris and also passed the order that every workplace where there are more than 30 women, there should be creche where small children taken care has to be there. So the young girls can reach to the school where there are still many young girls who are very far away from the school. So these are the important points what we discussed in this chapter 4, growing up as boys and girls. So this much for today. In our next class we will start new chapter.